grateful, grateful and grateful. Very grateful for the night. This is our second song about the night. The other one was day. I wanted it to be night, but I did it on the time that I promised. I thought it was 7, but it wasn't night. So I did a little session here. Thank you. Thank you if you're watching. If you're arriving now, we're almost over, but I'm gonna post it. Just gonna post it, this live. It's gonna be there on the feed. It was a beautiful BuckMoon, which the moon is not here yet. It's in the sky somewhere. BuckMoon. 2 days after the first day of the full moon, right? But we are celebrating that. That the BuckMoon brings you like a lot of bucks, like financial bucks, heart bucks, mind bucks, all ways of prosperity bucks. Visualize that. Visualize everything that you want, and on the screen of your mind, right? You can visualize. You can. That's why how we do manifestation, right? We visualize on the screen of our mind, and then you go to the exact moment when you know that you got what is it that you want to have, right? If it's a trip, when you're buying the ticket, when you're getting into an airplane or you're arriving, what's the moment that you know you got? It's a business, if it is, so many things, right? Being in a great state of mind, it can be anything. How are you going to feel that you got into that moment in your life? If you work on identity, is even better, because when I become this person that I will feel this way. I will be in this place doing that, and that's what you smell, right? What we smell on the situation. If you want to open a restaurant, how is that inauguration night, right? People are pulling up chairs. There's so many people here. The kitchen's crazy, what are you imagining? There's a band playing, what's playing, the smell, what you're hearing, all that plays a part on bringing it to reality on the screen of your mind. So your body already know that you want to feel that way. That's how you want to feel. Because if you bring the negative stuff, your body will think, no, because you already did that connection, right? You imagine the feeling, and then you create the feeling, right? Whatever you think, you create, and you can choose your thoughts. Choose the ones that you want them to flourish. If it's a good thought, you keep it. And if it's a bad thought, you're just like, okay, fine. And don't ignore it, but if it's a bad thought, do not cultivate it. Do not cultivate the bad thought. When we cultivate, whatever, our mind, our subconscious doesn't know what is it that we are planting. It will cultivate if I plant that. So, or if you want to understand for the point of view of a new rewiring, right? If you strengthen some connections, then they get stronger. And they keep on repeating more and more time if you strengthen that connections. And then if you will weaken some connections, they will will not come anymore. So it's all this rewiring that we want to work to achieve our chief aim in life, or for every little goal that we have in our lives. We change first inside to change outside, because the exterior work, the material work, does not work on the same speed as our brain, right? In your brain you can see yourself in like 10 years from now, in 5 years from now, but on the reality takes longer, it's solid, it's liquid. It takes longer to mold, right? But it comes all with a thought, like everything comes with a thought. You start with a thought, some things take time, more time than some other things take a jump like that, a quantic jump. And we don't know even how, what? But you visualize it. If your brain will always take the easy way, right? If you visualize it, and your brain is a radar, it's gonna look for what you're asking for, right? I want that. And then my brain, I'm telling my brain, be aware when you see that. That's the thing, you tell your brain, I want that. Your brain, okay, got it. Brain on your mind, right, is in every cell of your body. I want that. And so your brain is going to be like targeting that. When you want bad news, you hear bad news. And we always expect the negative. That's what we have to shift. We have to expect more positive, because then our brain aims to positive. Is on your expectation, or right on your state of being, right? If you, whatever you want to cultivate, it's your choice. Do I want to cultivate that? And then examine oneself, right? And learning with the errors, because they are not errors, they are learnings. When you see an error, an attempt, failure, they are not, they are only growing, right? Our trials and errors, trial and error, they only brings us growth. Otherwise it's stagnation. The opposite of movement is stagnation, and sometimes we may even move back to other place, but as long as there is a learning, there is a growing. If I understand that as a learning, there is a growing, but sometimes the situation is too much for us to digest. It's like a tragedy or a trauma. So takes a long time, and I don't know what, it depends on the case, right, to understand that situation as a learning, right? If you believe we come back here more times, or even if you don't, there are so many situations in our lives that they are learnings, and then we're going to understand that they were teachings, right? Only later on, right? It takes a time to process and to leave it again. And so when we take it as a learning, we transform the negative, energy of the situation. Negative energy. You just see another perspective. You're reframing it. You reframe the story. Now the story, it ended up that it was for me to learn something. As long as we digest and transform it in positive and don't carry the negative unnecessary, weight with us, it's okay, but we have to liberate also the weight, right? We have to transform, really transform. It's a beautiful night. I'm just letting the crickets now talk and the cars. And wishing you a great night or a great other night. And see you soon.